Perhaps one of the most bizarre films I've ever come across at the cinema as of late. A cure for well-being, a cure for life, a cure for wellness, whatever you want to call it, you still get the point. Essentially, the story is about a Wall Street stockbroker. He goes to Switzerland in the German side of things to rescue one of his colleagues who he works with in the trading business, and he's at this health spa or clinic of sorts. And what he becomes to realize, this young stockbroker, is that the spa that the man, his colleague, was in is not what it seems. It's full of crazy gothic Tim Burton, David Cronenberg, Roman Polanski things. Ah! Well, you probably don't know who those directors are that I probably just mentioned, but for most of these people who are watching this film review, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you want to know what I think about this film, and I have to say, it's very polarizing nonetheless. The reason why I saw it was because the film got an 18 certificate. Strong violence and a scene of sexual assault. And there are hardly any movies that are coming out in recent years, with the exception like a Trainspotting 2 and 50 Shades Darker, that are getting 18 certificates. But Trainspotting 2 isn't coming out till March in the US, and 50 Shades Darker has no interest to me. So I thought to give a try on this film, and I have to say, for itself, the 18 isn't quite utilized as much as it could be. I think one of the main reasons behind it was that a particular scene that happens, a woman's breasts are exposed during the scene of a violation by a man, and there's weird incestuous, pedophilic elements behind it, which are off-putting to say the least. In many ways, this movie reminded me a great deal of Splice. That was a film I saw many years ago. It was David Cronenberg-ish, but has Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley. It's a Canadian film. It had some very disturbing elements. It was very sexualized. It also reminded me of The Island of Dr. Moreau as well, with its sort of misshapings of the human figure, that sort of thing. It's all Frankensteinish to me in many sort of ways. And that's what might be the charm of this film. But at the end of the day, the film does go for 2 hours and 26 minutes. The film could have been condensed a little bit better. There could have been more blood and violence, but you did get to see some teeth drilling a la Marathon Man style. Oh, God, again, this chipped in, that sort of thing, without giving too many spoilers. So if you're just in it to watch for artistic reasons or for artistic reasons, you'll definitely love this. But if you're wanting to see it for a bigger reason, for action, violence, or sex, you might not get what you want.